Jed York's arrest reveals deep-rooted biases in sports and society.
Something's happened. Y'all, this is crazy right here, y'all. The San Francisco. Oh, guess what it's time for, y'all?
I think it is.
Why is Stephen A. Smith sit down here? Y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Men's Gossip. Y'all, Men's Gossip is the sports section of the show, in case you didn't know. Why is my set so ghetto today? Like, why is there stuff in the way? Why?
I didn't even notice that.
You didn't?
No.
Child. It says San Francisco 49ers owner Jed York arrested at a trailer park on disorderly conduct charges. Child, he should be arrested on prostitution because that's what it is. Y'all gonna try to get him just disorderly conduct because he's a white man. I told you, white folks always know how to jiggle jaggle them ways around getting, the biggest sentence they could get. Because guess what? If this was anybody black, he would have been charged as being a pimp or a John or some shit like that. But they gave his ass disorderly conduct. Now, that show The Face of Predator, whatever, where those people go around enticing those kids, being like, "Hey, Lisa, I got a pizza for you." And Lisa's really a 39-year-old woman in the back typing on a computer.
Oh, yeah.
And then that man, Jim Henson, walks in. "Hey, you bought pizza. What else you got in that bag? Condoms?" "I didn't bring condoms." "Yes, you did." "I wasn't planning on using condoms." "Did you know that Jenna was only 12 years old?" And then the cops were waiting on their ass in the garage. He was like, "You can leave right now. You can go ahead and go if you want to." "I'm just going to leave." And then they like dummies, they walk out the door. Boom! they ain't giving him no motherfucking disorderly conduct charge. Them niggas is going to prison.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, for not even encountering with an actual 12 or 13-year-old. It was just a decoy.
Right.
Y'all, it says right here, San Francisco 49ers owner Jed York arrested at trailer park. They made sure to point that part out. They made sure that they're like, look at this nigga right here for the trailer park. And what the is you doing at the trailer park if you own the 49ers? Like, nigga, you couldn't at least meet a high-class prostitute at the Omni Hotel? What the hell are you doing down there to the trailer park? Why are you buying $10 when you could be getting $5,000? You own the 49ers. What is you doing down there? Mommy, if you own the 49ers, the people, they be buying them teams for billions of dollars. Why is the team owner down there at the trailer park paying for $10?
Because that's what he wants.
Sometimes the simplest answers be the best ones. Okay. This come from Forbes magazine, child. They want his tea everywhere. They want all the rich motherfuckers to know that y'all got a rich nigga out here going to the goddamn trailer park for vagina. It says, this come from Forbes magazine. It says, Brian McCarthy, a chief spokesperson for the NFL, told Forbes in an email the league is, quote unquote, aware of the matter, which will be reviewed under personal conduct policy, unquote. Listen, in other words, they're saying they ain't gonna do shit to this motherfucker. They ain't gonna do nothing to him. It's all gonna be internal. They're gonna bring him in the office and say, "Don't be buying trailer park, nigga. I got the hook up on some $5,000. You can get that in the Omni. Why you down there doing that? Don't do that. Now give me $20,000. If that's gonna be your fine, we're gonna put that in the newspaper tomorrow. And listen, I got a list in my phone, nigga. You don't have to do this shit." He's probably like, "But I'm married." You know what? Something is left out of this. Because why would you go to the trailer park? He must have been doing, this is allegedly, y'all. This is allegedly. Because what other reason would he be at the trailer park? Because he want to do drugs. Right? You can't smoke your meth. You can't smoke your meth at the Omni Hotel, boo. Okay? You can't smoke. You can't do that at the Omni. You take that shit to the OYO Hotel or the trailer park. Okay? Or to some nigga's apartment. So apparently, let me tell you what it says at that. Hey, y'all. It says, the policy bars conduct that is illegal, violent, dangerous, or irresponsible. That definitely falls under the irresponsible thing, y'all. I don't know if prostitution is illegal. I don't know what state this is. California. I don't know if it's probably legal there. There's no violence apparently because we didn't hear about the girl getting beat up or nothing. It's not dangerous to anybody outside the people who's involved, so it's not dangerous. But it is irresponsible. That's what it is. Puts innocent victims at risk. Only person that can be put at risk is his wife if he's married, because now he's at risk of bringing home STDs and shit. Damages the reputation of others in the game. Well, it definitely did that. And undercuts public respect and support for the NFL. It definitely does that.
Right.
The 49ers told Forbes in a statement that because York's arrest is a legal matter which has been resolved, we will not be providing any other comment at this time. Like I said, this is going to be like, Mr. York, stop buying cheap pussy. Why don't you be like the rest of us? It says the York family has owned the 49ers for decades after Denise York's father, Edward DeBartolo Sr., bought the team for $13 million in 1977. Jed York became the team CEO in 2008, and he became the principal owner in 2024 after purchasing enough shares from his mother. The 49ers have made the Super Bowl 3 times since York took over as CEO, losing all 4 of those appearances. Child, they shading your ass at the same time. The team's last Super Bowl bout was in 2025. The score was 25-22 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs during the Super Bowl 50-45, whatever this is, in 2024. In his tenure as CEO, York oversaw the construction of a $1.3 billion Levi Stadium, which broke ground in 2012 and began operating at the team's home in 2014. Robert Kraft, billionaire owner of the New England Patriots, faced a solicitation of prostitution charge in 2019 that were later dropped after a court ruled that Kraft's constitutional rights were violated by police installing a surveillance cameras at the Florida spa where he received massages. I remember this happening. He was in the Bentley, child. They're already setting it up to say they're going to let this motherfucker go.
Right.
That's what they're doing. They're setting it up, saying this thing, he about to get away with this shit. Says prosecutors accused Kraft and others of paying for sex at the spa, one of those massage and happy ending. Yeah. But the court ruled they could not introduce the surveillance camera. Why not? If it was black people or flock cameras and all that shit, y'all bring them cameras in there in a heartbeat. I don't care about this Kraft story, but guess what? 49ers owning you, the nasty piece of shit. I don't know how much he deserves to be put down. I don't think he should be, you think he should lose his job or have to sell the team because he was caught with a prostitute? Because guess what? This story didn't really tell what he was actually doing in the room.
I think it really just depends on what he was actually doing.
Like what?
Like,
here you go. You about to start repeating what I said. Here you go, y'all. Y'all ready?
Nuh-uh. You probably should get like some type of
I told you
fine
they're just
something.
gonna fine him some low ball amount, $20,000, something like that he can out his pocket. Motherfuckers like this, what you think a $20,000 fine does to a nigga like this?
I guess nothing.
Nothing. Period. That's like 2 cents to him. Like if you drop 2 cents on the floor and you don't even miss it, you're like, oh, 2 pennies are on the floor. That's what $20,000 is to this motherfucker. 2 pennies laying on the floor that you walk past every day and don't even think about picking it up.
Right.
It's only 2 cents. Oh Lord, bye Jed York. Again. Lord have mercy. Oh, this is a super important story right here, huh? Oh my God. That's an actual real story that we need to do. Y'all did.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you, just waiting. Instead I'm spending all alone. Been waiting for you to walk through the door. Rockin' designer, Gucci attire with the Louboutin heels Little shawty dressed up, she style.